there. We spoke up in Wausau. We've been all over the state with my good friend David King right here. And you know, there's something about taking anger and doing something about it. Let me tell you a little story. I'm the mayor of the city of Superior. I woke up one day and I read my newspaper. I was an innocent bystander in government. And I read in the paper that they were going to raise my taxes nearly 13%. Maybe Jefferson County could, they're probably trying to beat that record. And I called up and I said to the finance director of the city of Superior, I said, are you raising my taxes by almost 13%? And I said, you're doing a fee here. You know, fees are taxes, right? Yeah.
That's right.
You're doing a fee here, you're doing this here, you're doing there, and then you're raising the levy. I said, that sounds like 13% to me. She says, you're the first one that called and figured it out. And then she said, why don't you run for mayor? You know, I put the phone down, I looked over at my wife and I said, honey, my wife right here, 36 years, I said, honey, I think I'll run for mayor. You know, I was minding my own business, self-employed businessman, writing my own paychecks. And they were going to go into my back pocket and take out a big chunk of my hard-earned money. Thieves they were. And I put together about 80 great volunteers and we raised a lot of money. And I ran against an incumbent who said she had produced smaller government. Are you ready for how small it got? This is a good one. She had reduced our 300-person workforce by 1/2 of one job. And she said we were down to bare bones government. We've taken over 30 positions out of city government in the 7 years that I've been mayor. We ended this mindless, endless borrowing that government is doing to hide the true cost of government. I don't care if it's local, state, or at the federal level. In fact, we've got a radical plan to be totally out of debt. Totally out of debt. $28 million in general obligation debt. We are going to zero in another 10 years. You know, governments own a lot of stuff they shouldn't be owning. You know, we owned a golf course.
What?
Did you know our taxpayers paid through their property taxes to pay so people could go golfing? Now, I think I'm a good mayor. I'm a lousy golfer. But should taxpayers be paying for my right to go swing a golf club on a golf course?
No!
And so I asked the same finance, I says, how much money do we give the golf course? Well, she says, you know, the government runs the golf course and we're supposed to lose money.
No!
And we took that golf course and we privatized it. We had a lawnmower mechanic making $60,000 a year. Find a golf course that does that. We privatized our golf course, and that golf course wrote us a check for profit of over $200,000 back into the general fund and back into the pockets of the taxpayers. So let me end with this challenge for all of you. You know, be mad, be angry, show up with your signs, because I'll tell you what, politicians don't like pressure. They hate it when you get a little riled up. They come and throw a bunch of gravy in your community, hope you forget what they're doing in Madison or Washington. But I'm going to challenge every single one of you to stay mad, but to run for office. To get on county boards and school boards and run for mayor, and run for Congress, and run for Senate, run for governor. And come and take back this country and change America. Thank you very much.